Shoot, we had 6'3" Huncho on not too long ago, and he was telling us a little bit about NS4L. But I want you to, kind of elaborate on that more. And
Bruh. NS4L started really when me and Kai met in class. For real. Like, that's when we didn't even know we was going to be NS4L, but that's really when it really started, because I met Kai in class. And me and Huncho had the goddamn studio up here in the Met. We was kind of doing a little studio time and shit. And I invited Kai to come to the studio. And from there, we kind of banded together. I met 6'3" and my boy Squid, shout out Squid. And somewhere in between, like, me and him and then meeting the rest of the guys, 6'3" came on. I think he told me that I think he was working with Leisha G. Shout out Leisha G. He needed some place to come record, and he found our studio from somebody, from Twin T, I think. Shout out Twin T too. But yeah, he came and we made a song together. Me, him, and Squid. I still got that song, but that's probably never gonna drop though.
Yeah.
It's like an old song.
One of them lost files.
That's around when we met, and I always kind of knew I was gonna lock into with 6'3" and them boys, because we all made Plug. Yeah. So I was like, yeah, I gotta definitely lock in with them boys. I didn't know it was gonna be like this through NS4L. Because then I ended up meeting kind of Mark, Abe, Kai, well, the rest of them boys in another studio session, and we made NS4L. But to me, what NS4L is like, it's a lot of things for real. Because, I mean, we got a lot of different members. We got a lot of different people doing a lot of different things. I mean, you got people like me who, kind of make music, make beats. A lot of us do that. We got people that engineer, too. That boy Mark, he's really good at engineering. Shit, we got Huncho, that nigga fucking out here going crazy shooting music videos.
Oh yeah, for sure.
Shit, Squid design clothes. Like, I would want to call NS4L a label, but it's kind of a community as well. Cause I mean, we're all like, the core NS4L is a tight group. So in that sense, I kind of treat it like, I would think of it as a label, cause it's already kind of a tight group, and we just kind of moving forward, all of us trying to work together to make music, because I mean, we all kind of, we host shows together and all that kind of shit. But really, in the grand scheme of things, I feel like we all kind of want NS4L to be a community of creatives who never settle. That's really what it is. Because I mean, at the end of the day, if you really like this shit, I mean, what we're doing as creatives, as artists, this shit ain't easy. I mean, it's hard to get to where you want to be with this shit.
And it definitely takes a team,
Yeah, but at the end of the day, as long we all come to the same conclusion that if you never settle, then you'll get to where you want to be. You know what I'm saying?
Hey, you got that right, man. And then thing about it, all of y'all that's, in the collective, y'all do different things, and y'all helping one another or whatnot, man.
Yeah,
we definitely need more of that in the state. So are you trying to sign to the majors, or are you just trying to stay independent for the most part?
To be honest, it doesn't really matter to me. I'd be cool with signing to a label if they gave me the right opportunity. Yeah. But I'm also cool with being independent. So I guess it just depends on who trying to sign me, I guess, for real. But I'd be cool with it, for real.
Make sure the situation right.
Yeah.
Oh yeah. Now give us one song that you would recommend to, listeners that never heard any of your music.
Word. I guess my biggest song right now is My Life a Movie. I made that last year with my boy Riley Krantz. Shout out Riley. Most people love that song. I'm trying to think. Plug is another really good song that a lot of people like.
Oh yeah, I checked that out. That's tough, man.
A song called Plug. When I wake up, I'm gonna go call it Plug. Kareem is another good song. I actually made that song with 6'3".
Okay.
Really, my whole Chef's Kitchen album, really, that I would listen to that, because literally all these songs I'm naming is on that album. So if you want to just kind of what is kind of music Chef Corey makes, and I wouldn't say like I'm a kind of evolve and growing. I'm trying to make some more different sounds, but like a good base of Chef Corey is my debut album, Chef's Kitchen. All those songs that I just named are on there.
Okay. Now, speaking of that, elaborate a little bit more about the Chef's Kitchen project. I know you recently released it not too long ago, right? Mm-hmm. So tell us a little bit about that.
I was working on Chef's Kitchen. So my first project in 2022 was Summer 22. And I made a little 5-song EP. I really knocked that whole EP out in like a month. I just kind of cranked it, maybe 2 months. And then from that July, I dropped that. My Life a Movie was already out. I dropped that in April. And after I dropped that EP, I was like, I don't even know why. But I was like, all right, I'm going to make an album. Yeah. And then I remember cranking out it took like a whole year to make the album, for real. From August of last year to I finished the whole album from August of last year. I stopped working on songs probably around June of this year. Took me a while to buy all the beat, 3 months to kind of buy all the beats, get all the marketing, get the cover art. Yeah, so it really took about a year because I started working on it August of last year and I dropped it August of this year. And I put a lot of work and time into that album for real. Like that's really like my heart and soul in that album for real. From like it's to the point right now where right now I'm kind of stagnant. Like that's how much work I put into it. Like right now I'm almost like I really don't even got shit to talk about in my future right now. I mean I got songs in the vault that I was kind of working on and I gonna drop. But like really I'm just cooling on that album and what I got in the vault right now, to be honest. Like I worked really hard on that album. I still got music videos I need to finish to that album. Me and Huncho got a lot of work we really got to do. I gotta lock in personally. But yeah, I love that shit. I worked really hard on that. I got a couple producer credits on that on myself.
Okay.
I worked with some producers that are kind of coming up right now. Shout out that boy Pamos. Pamos is going crazy right now, working with some bigger artists. But yeah. There's a lot of other artists on there. Shout out Too Quiet. There's a lot of artists on there. Kai got a producer, and he's a part of the Ennis Pharrell. He may get to it. But yeah, I worked with a lot of people. AJP Arts made my cover art, hand drew it.
Oh man.
Yeah. I worked with a lot of people. It took a lot of time. And I'm proud of how it came out. I still feel like I need to market it more. But yeah, I'm proud of how it turned out. And I'm kind of looking forward to seeing how it grows over time.
Oh yeah, okay. That's the thing about it, man. Like, you know, good bodies of work, you know, stand the test of time, man.
Yeah.
So, you know, it could be a couple of years from now and then, you know, people just starting to catch on to it.
For real, exactly.
Yes, timeless music.